The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily represent those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting group. Access Fort Wayne is a department of the Allen County Public Library. If you or anyone you know might be interested in making a television show, please call 260-421-1250.
Hi, welcome to the Kachmann Wellness Show today. I think we're very lucky. We have Kelly Marvin with us from Inspired Nutrition, and she's brought on also a chef named Eddie. She's going to introduce him, and today it's really about the type of food that you're eating. That is the main thing to stop, prevent, reverse diabetes. It's all the type of food that you're eating. And I told Kelly a long time ago, you're really in charge. You're the person that can turn all this around. My words only mean so much, but what you cook at home in your kitchen, what you are feeding to your biome, those guys living in your gut, runs the whole show. So Kelly, would you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do, and then inspire our chef Eddie here today we will demonstrate about eating chicken and some fish, and you're at bat, Kelly.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kelly with Inspired Nutrition. Today we do have a chef with us because as Dr. Kachmann was saying, it's more than just talking about it, it's taking action. Really starting to cook and enjoy those foods that we know are so healthful for us. So again, I'm Kelly Marvin. My business is called Inspired Nutrition by Kelly, and you can find me online. I actually have a 3-day sugar cleanse coming up soon, and I know Dr. Kachmann will be on some of those videos as well. So today we are cooking some of our keto food, and when you're looking at a meal, what you want to focus on, we always say 3 things are the protein, the fat, and the fiber, right? So today we've got some wonderful protein for you. We're going to explore some ways to cook some fish. We're also going to have some chicken in our salad, and we're going to have plenty of fresh vegetables. Those are going to contain the fiber that we're talking about, and we're going to have some healthy fat. We're gonna try out some avocado mayo, and that's going to be high in omega-3, good fat, good for your brain, good for energy. So today we've got some delicious meals that you can really enjoy at home, but also keep you on that keto diet, keep you using the right kind of energy, using your fat as energy instead of sugar. So with that, I will introduce you then to Chef Ed, and he is with the Street Chef.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Great introduction. Great work what you do, Kelly, in the Fort Wayne area. Yeah, my name is Eddie Rybaugh. I'm a chef owner of Street Chef, that big white school bus, you see out in Fort Wayne with all the flags up. So I want to first and foremost thank Dr. Kachmann for allowing me to be on his show, the Kachmann Wellness program. What an excellent lineup what we got today. To bring in a nutritionist, a well-known doctor in the Fort Wayne area, then we got a well-known chef who potentially might be mayor. Please vote for me. But enough about that. I had to get that in there. But yes, like Kelly was saying, very healthy, fresh foods for the keto diet. And she'll explain to you about it's like a 3-week recycling type of menu. Every other day you switch up, like the blueberry muffin you'll have on Monday, Wednesday, and then on Friday you'll do like a grain muffin, and then you have a snack, and then you have your lunch, and then you have your dinner. And some of them you'll incorporate like 2 days later. What I'm going to prepare is this chicken salad. You can actually have this for today, and then You can have it even maybe for dinner. Then you take it for your lunch, for lunchtime. So we originally, we were going to do coleslaw. So I don't think that would have been a good start. I mean, yes, it's in the book, but for somebody to start out and just at lunchtime, they just start their diet and they look at this coleslaw, it's like, this is what I get for lunch. So I wanted to bring a substance called chicken salad, very friendly, rotisserie chicken. We got from Holla Eats, good people over there in Canterbury. I want to appreciate them. We made an avocado mayonnaise, what Kelly was talking about. If my camera guy maybe can zoom in, we have some fresh herbs. We have dill, we have celery we're going to put in this bowl, along with the fresh chicken. We have actually some fresh diced garlic as well. Scoop that in there. We can also do a lemon wedge. Squeeze some lemon juice in there, minus the seed in there. And then you want to assemble this, and then at the last second, you add your mayonnaise to this avocado. It's pretty nice. Then you mix it together. I'm going to use a knife because my fork and spoon, you just forgot about that. We don't even have extra stagehands. So this is, on the fly. We still, like we said, we were at 9 o'clock this morning. We were going to do coleslaw, and you would incorporate that avocado mayonnaise as well, Kelly, wouldn't you?
Yes, you sure would.
So depending how dry or wet you want your chicken salad, it depends on the preference of where you want to be and all that. So what I have brought is this really nice lettuce called the Boston Bib. So all you have to do is just ladle a little bit, like in a bowl. Instead of using bread, you're actually going to use a Boston Bib lettuce, and like so.
Oh, very nice.
So when we come back, Kelly's going to talk more about her dieting concept. So come on back. Very good.
For 40 years, Access Fort Wayne has been informing and entertaining our community, putting local people on cable TV. Always based downtown in the main Allen County Public Library, showcasing our community with complete coverage of events. Growing, expanding, and improving our services on multiple outlets. The only place in Allen County where residents can make TV for free. Celebrating 40 years of service to our community, Access Fort Wayne. Look at us now.
Kelly, let's talk a little bit about eating fish and meat. We're not totally vegan or vegetarian type diet. We don't recommend that. It's okay to eat some meat as long as it's organic, and especially as omega-3 fats in it. And could you explain that a little more, and then take it back to Eddie, because he's going to have a sample here, the fish and the chicken a little bit, the one with omega-3 fats, which are good for you. We're for good fats. The food pyramid really is 50% good fats, 20% protein. That's protein for you. And the vegetables and fruit are on top. The main way of eating should be keto, good fats, not 80% vegetables, because there's a lot of sugar in there. And so explain the keto a little bit for us.
Okay, yeah, sure. So the next thing we're going to do is take a look at a recipe that Chef Ed is preparing for us. And he's going to be using fish. And fish is one of my favorite proteins to have on the keto diet. So fish is going to be high in some really great things like iron. A lot of us aren't getting enough iron, magnesium. It's going to be adequate in protein, and depending on the kind of fish that you have, also very adequate in omega-3, which is going to be anti-inflammatory and really keep us in that keto state. So one of the ways that we can prepare fish is going to be wrapped up. And so I'm anxious to see this and to taste this. I will tell you that another thing I really like about some of the food that Chef Ed is preparing is that it's all whole, real food. And I think that's really important. So whether or not you're talking about the fat, you're talking about the protein or the carbohydrates, look to have those things in their whole natural form. That's the way that they were made, and that's the way that it's most fulfilling for us and leaves us without cravings. So we've got whole, real good, clean food prepared in a simple and delicious way. So I'm excited to take a look at that fish, and with that, I will lead you over to Chef Ed.
Thank you for the wonderful introduction again, Kelly. Wow, man, I got goosebumps just to have you talking like that. That is, you know, I want to, one thing where I learned this recipe was back in culinary art school, Chef Nikki Polson. She had Cafe Janelle, excellent French teacher, oui. She taught French too, by the way. The final was all in French. You had to translate it and figure out what she was wanting to ask you from French to English, man. That took like 3 hours just to translate the test, man. It was a ball buster, people. So we're gonna do popolete. It's like cooking in parchment, or in this case, we're gonna use aluminum foil. You wanna preheat your oven at 350. Depending on the size of your fish, what you're gonna use, you wanna go between the low end about 12 minutes, the high end maybe 16. You don't want to overcook this fish, but you're actually vacuuming seal this pouch where it's going to generate a little puffiness, and that's the show, people. So in that regards, and here what we have here, and these recipes will be on the on the website. Dr. Kachmann will pass along. We have baby spinach. We do have dill, some chive. Of course, we have the fish. Then on top of you, we can always love asparagus, and you can always omit some of these ingredients and a little skosh of soy sauce to just eliminate your salt intake, but you don't even have to use that soy sauce if you don't want to. And then maybe a sprig of dill on top, like so. So we are all over the board here. I wish, you know, it's all about the food and making love with your food. Put it all together like so. Have your asparagus on top. Depends how Dr. Kachmann, he said load up the asparagus. He says he's a big asparagus guy. It's his show, so, well, yeah, he gets the royal treatment. So then you put the top like so, like I said. Just put a little skosh of soy sauce. It's going to eliminate your salt, to put salt in there. If you wanted to add a little bit of like ground black pepper, that's fine too. And then you cover it like so, and you just wrap it around like a big, nice little pouch, like so. And magic, we have one in the oven. Imagine on the set here. So, I'm gonna move this around. We made the chicken salad in the first segment here. So I'm gonna pull this out, like I said. Pull over here, fresh right there. Put this one in, 350, about 15 minutes. Let that go. All right, Dr. Kachmann, here we go. So when we come back on break, we're gonna talk about this fish entree, and plus did a little nice chicken salad to start out your keto diet. So when we come back from break, Kelly and Dr. Kachmann is going to talk about this fine 2 dishes that we created all together, collaborated very well. And Kelly's got the 411 on the sugar cleansing thing she talked about at the beginning of the show. So come on back, and we got the finishing touches. And likewise, you'll be able to see the show on Dr. Kachmann's show on Access 2, 6:30 on Monday. My show is on 6:30 Thursdays, and then Saturdays is the actual cooking show I do on public access, is Access 2 at 10 o'clock. So when we come back, some more segments and talk about, and Kelly is the main topic. So come on back.
For 40 years, Access Fort Wayne has been informing and entertaining our community, putting local people on cable TV. Always based downtown in the main Allen County Public Library, showcasing our community with complete coverage of events. Growing, expanding, and improving our services on multiple outlets. The only place in Allen County where residents can make TV for free. Celebrating 40 years of service to our community, Access Fort Wayne. Look at us now.
Thanks for Eddie, all this food you brought to our table here. I must say that is odoriferous. I can smell the chicken. So can I grab a little chicken here?
Yeah, you're the host. It's your show.
So I'm
it's your show,
going to have
friend.
a little appetizer here. Kelly, you can have a little too. And it
Ooh, I love all the
looks
celery.
very healthy. It's got some avocado in it.
Celery is fantastic.
And next, uncover the fish here. Let's have a look at the fish, Eddie. Let's have a peek here. He's opening it up for us because it was sealed.
Yum.
And,
Look at the steam coming off that.
And
That looks
the
great.
asparagus on top.
Yeah.
I mean, what a meal! How healthy the meal.
Yes.
It's your show.
So
You get the
let me,
first bite, my friend.
Let me grab.
You did say
some
load
of
up all the
asparagus,
asparagus.
and then let me have a little piece of the fish. When the show is over, I'm going to eat the rest of it here. First, maybe has a piece of chicken here, and absolutely delicious.
Can you see it?
Absolutely
It is
delicious, and
Yum.
Big shout out to Nikki Polson. What a great French teacher.
and
French cuisine in Fort
I
Wayne.
knew her years ago. Isn't it great?
Very good.
Yes.
Yeah, the fish
Yes.
is very
I'm
nice.
gonna grab a piece of asparagus right off the top.
Nice aphrodisiac, by the way.
Who doesn't need that at age 39 for the 46th time?
I wish I could be 85 years old. Everybody should give up Hannah, with this guy right here. At 85 years old, I mean, he's still kicking, doing 2, but 3, but 4 shows a month here on Access Television in Fort Wayne.
And he's kicking my butt in pickleball.
Oh my goodness, yeah, we got a match here, there's money being discussed in between breaks, people. Just
Yeah,
let
4
you know.
o'clock at the country club if you want to come watch.
Money is on like Donkey Kong here.
Before you know it, you'll be taking lessons.
He's going to school me, school
Let's
school
have
the
a
school
bite of
chef,
the fish.
street chef.
Yeah, the fish is delicious.
Spot on, I appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for
yeah.
allowing me to be on your show,
And,
Doc. Anytime.
And what we love about it, that anybody else who's joining our team, we consider
Correct.
people who do the same things we do.
Right.
90%, they're on our team, man. You're on our team.
Right.
People use your businesses so
Local.
that they can eat without having to spend a lot of time. They can eat quickly, but they're eating very healthy.
Farm to table.
It's on the table. If they were to eat this way 4 or 5 days a week, most of the diseases probably would go away, and they'd feel good and strong and
Yes.
energetic, and
Yes.
if they got a little weight to lose, it would go away. What do
Yes.
you think, Kelly?
Absolutely. This is the food that fuels you. It fuels your energy, so it fuels your brain and it fuels your life. So think about the type of fuel that you're choosing, and this is good fuel.
Yeah, what you're feeding your biome here, those little guys that live in there, determines your health. You want to live to be 100, that's the way you got to eat. But the beauty is you don't have all those diseases people get from diabetes. You don't have those.
The processed foods.
From processed food, and eating omega-6 type meat products instead of omega-3, which is we are not against eating meat products. You just got to eat the good ones.
Right.
Some chicken, some turkey, some fish, and that it's organic without a lot of pesticides and things, and you live to be 100 and tap dance and play pickleball with me.
Yeah.
Excellent.
This is a little bit silly. I don't know that I've even said this to you before, but when it comes to eating things like beef, I kind of joke around with my kids, but we go out to the farm and we know the people who raise the beef, but we'll go out and we'll see the cows, we always call them the happy cows. And then I always say, we only eat meat from cows that had a very good life and one bad day. One very bad day, but all the rest was good.
And I love to hear that because most cows today, they keep in a cage.
And
If
that's
they take
not
the
right.
milk and hormones and
just
pesticides, and then you give it to your kid to drink. So what do you think is going to happen to your kid? Higher rates of cancer, higher rates of diabetes.
Cholesterol
its
levels.
estrogen levels are elevated. So to drink milk, you got to know more about it. It's not a health food, but this is healthy food here. And Eddie, I'm glad that you're now a member of our team.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad I can join.
And your business is doing good?
Yes. This is my 6th year with my food bus. We'll be opening up March 1st, the Ides of March. I'm looking forward to that. So, and I'll be out. I'm on Street Food Finder. It's a free downloadable app. You can have on your, go to your iPhone or iTunes, your app store, and download Street Food Finder. Just not me. There's like 17, 18 other food trucks going to be on there. We're on there last year. I'm sure they're going to repeat and be on there. It's free. You can be able to find where I'm at on a local basis with new improved items I'm going to do. We're also going to do some cultural-based items locally in Fort Wayne from how it eats and farm-to-table type of approach we're also going to be doing this year. And likewise with that show on Saturday mornings. And Dr. Kachmann says he's coming. He says, I got to beat him in pickleball first before I get him on my show. So stay tuned to that. We work out at the Y. I'm there every morning, 7:30 at Jackson Lehman. So maybe we get Dr. Kachmann to come over to the other Y and play some pickleball.
Oh, well, that's great, because I go to different Ys, the Wildwood, the country club, different Ys, and they promote tennis and pickleball and walking, and now that they have somebody with some knowledge in nutrition like yourself, how lucky they are.
Yes.
And I hope to have you teaching there some classes.
I'm very blessed to be on your show today, and and it's all about recruiting and networking,
It is about that. Earlier today I did a show on Martin Luther King and his ability to network and connect with other people, and I was trying to use him as an example, but here you are doing it. Right. You're networking. We can change the community.
We can.
Because we're devastated with type 2 diabetes, its complications, and the virus is attacking the diabetics and they're dying.
Yep.
But this will beat the virus. Maybe it's as good as vaccination almost, although I'm clearly for vaccination. But this is an additional thing you can do.
You can do to help your body.
To help your body and save your kid's life and the community out there. So. Thanks so much for coming on our show
You're
today.
welcome. Thank you for having me.
We did this because we love you and care about you, and so does Kelly. We work together. And where can they reach you online, Kelly? What's your online?
Yeah,
Inspired Nutrition.
Inspired Nutrition by Kelly. Even if you just Google nutrition in Fort Wayne, I should come up there. And on my front page, I actually just put a new download. This download is all of my favorite drinks. So they're all low in sugar, and they could actually even replace like coffee and energy drinks. So you're still going to get, an energy boost and a focus concentration. So if you go on my website, you'll get that free PDF download. And then if you'd like to sign up for my 3-day sugar cleanse, it starts on February 2nd, and it is really great. And for 3 days, you get all of your recipes, your grocery list. I do tons of videos. We have a very supportive group that does it. So we take pictures of our food, and it really helps us with mindset and motivation. So if that's something interesting to you, check it out on my website at Inspired Nutrition by Kelly. Thanks.
I think that would be a great idea because it's about sugar. That's the main thing. We're addicted to it. It's more addictive, I think, than narcotics, alcohol, and cigarettes. But we can get over it. So we need to have a cleanse so our biome changes. So I would encourage you to get on her website, because then you will change the type of food that you're eating. When you're eating more good fats, less sugar, you will lose weight like that. Diseases that you have will go away. Many of us have diabetes, just not aware of it. We never had the right test. Actually, 20% of the thin people can be diabetic, so get blood tests done. Serum insulins besides blood sugars. So blood testing is important. Look at our other websites. And thanks so much again, Kelly and Eddie, for coming onto our diabetes prevention, stopping, reversing show. We were going to change the world. And we did this And one at a time.
One at a time. That's what I was going to say. Amen to that.
And we love you. Thanks so much for watching.
God bless.
Production facilities provided by Access Fort Wayne. Learn more under the Explore tab at acpl.info.